We welcome you back to what has been a good one here as we get into the fourth quarter. Suns trail by 6 on the court for the Suns. Markieff Morris is out there with Warren. And it's Chandler. Then there's Brandon Knight. And it's Bledsoe in at the 2. Dishes to Chandler. Knight wide open. Another shot. And Chandler with a nice bucket inside. Chandler's got the first field goal of the fourth quarter here for the Suns. New York leading by 4. Here's Magician. To the inside. And that one's good by Lopez.
Well, they were sleeping on defense. The defense really didn't do its job. I mean, a little slow to react to the ball getting into the paint. That's costly.
And at this stage of a tight game, the tired legs really start to show. A defense becomes vulnerable if you can continue to pound it inside.
Bledsoe kicks to Knight. Chandler with a screen for Knight. And he didn't get quite enough under that one.
You know what? He's just stone cold right now. Really not sure if he's their best option offensively as they try to get back in this game.
Those defenders look like they're out of gas. I mean, they're getting pushed around on the low block.
Yeah, but they better rally soon because they've given up 3 straight buckets in the paint.
Morris with the screen for Knight. He feeds it to Morris. Lopez with the steal from 10 feet out, and good, and it takes a nice bounce off the right iron and down. And that's now 6 points for Markieff Morris. Here's Magician, and the call will be against Robin Lopez. That's foul number 2 for him. P.J. Tucker, he's checked in for Warren. Suns trail by 6. Last quarter of play, about 2 minutes in now. Knight dishes to Morris. And the rebound goes to Lopez. Lopez has got rebound number 8 now on the night.
A good board there, Kevin, but overall they're getting slightly out-rebounded.
And that's a good place to start if you're going to try to find your way back into this game. Get to work on the glass.
Magician, and the shot is good. Magician's got 25 points in the game.
He shot the ball exceptionally well as they built this lead for themselves here.
Outside Knight. Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
Defensively, they can't afford to back off of him that much. You don't want to be giving up easy threes, especially at this stage of the game.
Here's Magician. He's guarded by Knight. And Smith with the stuff.
His ball distribution tonight just as good as it gets.
Yeah, it sure has been. I mean, all you have to do is look at the numbers. There's no lying in those totals.
Chandler a screen. And Tucker kicks to Knight. The 3 ball. The Knicks pull it in. Magician's got 6 rebounds here tonight. A look at the clock, a little under 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth. To the paint, Chandler with the steal. Knight against Anthony. Knight passes to Morris. No luck. Excellent D from Magician.
The inside just a bit too congested for him to get the usual shot he would have with rhythm.
Lopez a screen. Lots of room. And there are the Knicks with another bucket.
Just no resistance on the inside. That's their 5th consecutive make in the paint.
And Greg, those looks they're allowing are almost automatic.
Knicks fans, these are your Knicks City dancers. Go on and give it up.
Doris Burke has an update for us. Doris?
Yes, Kevin, during that last break, I heard Jeff Hornacek as he addressed his team. He got after them and told them to turn up the intensity, saying, we've put ourselves in a corner, and now we've got to fight our way out. Show me what you have. Let's see if we've got what it takes, guys.
Thanks again, Doris. Catching up on the changes for New York. Porzingis, he's jacked in for Smith. And it's a Flalo in for Vasquez. Here's Magician. He's guarded by Knight. Sinks it. And the shot from Porzingis.
An excellent display of passing out there, fellas. I mean, 8 of their last 10 points have been assisted on.
And they just keep finding the open man.
Bledsoe. Yes, and Knight with the assist that time. 15 points for Eric Bledsoe.
Kevin, he's been a bright spot in what's otherwise been a little bit of a struggle for this team.
Here's Magician. Anthony left side. That's in. He's 7 for 12 now in the game.
Nicely done. They continue to attack inside, and that's 10 points in a row in the paint.
If you can't stop it, here it comes. I'm right at you. You look at what Brandon Knight has done so far. He has 12 points. He's picked up 6 points from behind the arc.
I love the rhythm his outside stroke has produced today.
And he does get the second one. And that brings them within 8.
The story in the first half was their low free throw percentage. They've corrected that here in the second half, and hopefully they can build on it as this game continues to progress.
Lopez a screen. Inside. An easy layup after coming off the pick. Lopez has got 6 here in this quarter.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
And on the flip side, Greg, the defenders have to show more fight on the interior. They've got to offer more resistance here.
Knight dishes to Morris. Taken away by Anthony. And it's Lopez penetrating. That's good again. His 7th basket. 7 for 10 from the floor. And now we'll get a perspective here on how the hustle game has been going for the Knicks.
Their high-energy defensive effort has paid off for them, guys, with more than a few steals over the course of the ball game.
They have, but you also can't overlook how well they've defended the rim, as they've challenged every shot and also gotten quite a few blocks as well.
Here's Magician. He's guarded by Knight. Here's the 3. And again, New York with the triple.
That's been their bread and butter in the second half. They've really knocked down their long-range shots.
And as hot as they are, no need to play conservative. Keep firing away.
Chandler a screen. This one for 3. Again, the miss by Knight.
Well, not really his best quarter as far as scoring. Let's see if he can eventually get back on track.
He's off on the first. And he's good on the second.
He needed to convert on all of those. Missed opportunities at the line are the last thing they need right now. And there's no doubt about this one. Playing with a lot of confidence tonight. It's a statement victory for the Knicks.
The blocking really turned things into their favor this time.
Well, Kevin, timing and anticipation, they got the blocks, and that definitely changed the momentum in this one.
And when it's all said and done here, this will mark their 38th W on the year.
And because they play in different conferences, guys, this is the last time these two teams will face each other. It's got to be a good feeling getting the clean sweep, finishing the season 2-0 against the Suns.
I mean, when you look at the stats, you'll see just how dominant a game this was for Magician. He just looked like an orchestrator out there. His teammates kept running to the open spot, and he found them time and time again.
Pass to Fournier. There's 31 seconds left in the game. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And the jumper is good.
He's got to quit while he's ahead, Kev. It worked that last time, but that's an invitation for a turnover.
They've been doing a great job of sharing the ball.
Excellent display of team play.
And guys, Sade comes to mind for me because right now that offense, it's a smooth operation.
Sade, I like that, Greg.
That's a 2 from Butler. That one off the back iron and out. So no problem for New York as they get the win. Some good moments throughout this one, but they had the clear advantage down the stretch.
Yeah,
We were men amongst boys tonight. Whew.
the 2K Sports postgame show.
Ernie Johnson here again with Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny Smith without Freak. Just a monster first quarter of the game. He came out hot and just never cooled down. That boost he gave his team early on, a huge factor.
He had a sensational night shooting the ball. Over 60% reminds me of myself. If you're shooting over 60%, you're playing smart. You're being aggressive. And you're creating opportunities. What a spectacular performance.
He played the point with absolute precision tonight. 16 assists. Not an easy number to come by. You've got to be completely focused on the task at hand on every single possession. And he had everybody in sync at all times. That was a beautiful performance.
And folks, that'll wrap it up for tonight. We hope you enjoyed the game.